Greetings, it is I, Lord Helljackal. No, not a video today, seeing as how those seem to take so long for me to pump out. I figured I'd just give you a little sort of tour through my favorite website and give you a little insight into the intricate technique of finding the worst stories on crappypasta.com. Let's see what amazing stories we can find. I've already had a small browse myself, and I tell you, let's take a look at the lowest rated pastas. Read this, read that, of witches and black cats. Read of isolation and desolation. In time, I'm sure you'll understand. Time is what I needed. Behind you I stand. Credit to the guy behind you. Let's take a look at the most downvoted pastas. Ooh, Marana. He seems promising. Minus 115, 135 votes. Oh dear. Usually when a story has a strange name as its title, it's more often than not a sign for a really bad story, such as Erlil. Well, this one's short. She is a 17-foot tall woman with fingernails that touch the floor. She murdered her family and friends when she was 12. Now she walks the swamps with blood dripping from her eye sockets, crying for her beloved dog Caramel. Love, this makes no sense, says Amy, and I totally see why this was rejected. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh, but you could have at least put more detail into your character. At least you could have told us her hair color and eye color. She had no eyes, you idiot. You had me until the dog. Let's see what other stories we can find. It's not my fault. Retype 1. Ooh, a retype. It It got 1 star. Oh, just imagine what the original one received. Well, one night there were two little girls, Rose and Violet. Their dad came home after he got drunk and jumped by people in the bar. He snapped, and he basically wasn't alright in the head. He went he went this is usually how one of these readings goes. I have to edit all of this out. That's why they take so long, I think. If this is a rewrite, I suggest you give up. This feels like a rant. Some of these are a bit too long for a short video. Surprise me. Oh, she said she couldn't stay. I told her it was cold outside. She said she had to go away. Again, I reminded her it was cold outside. Beautiful, dressed in a Mrs. Claus outfit. She's my Santa baby. Credit to Merry Christmas from J. Stan Shocker. Ooh, is that your creepypasta name? He's going to be the next Vincent V. Cava, I'm sure, just as much as I'm going to be the next Mr. Creepypasta. James Nintendo Nerd says, bunch of crap. Alright, let's spin the wheel, baby. Alright, I've just sort of glanced over this, and it sounds boring. It's literally just he has a dream about a girl, and in his dream, he's like having sex with her or something, and then he finds her profile on Facebook like a creep, and it depresses him that he only had her in the dream and not in real life. So, yeah, spin the wheel again, because that's garbage. The Gaze. The Gaze is a creature who has been haunting mankind for centuries. His eyes are the true messengers of death. You will know if you have an encounter with the Gaze, because it will most likely be the last encounter you will ever have. At first, the gaze will appear to be just a man, and you will try to look away, but you will learn that you can no longer move your own body. He will talk to you, not with his mouth, but with his eyes. Your life is now his playground. Your soul will be ripped from your body, and it will seem as if you are watching as your body tears itself apart. You won't feel the pain of your body. Well, that's not scary, being torn to shreds by itself, but after it's done, your life is over. Your soul is now trapped within your mind, and mind is frozen. You will never think, move, talk, or even dream again. Right, not really much of a threat to an atheist, is it? I mean, that's basically what they will expect to be death. So, there's only one way to survive his gaze, and that is to truly be without fear. The gaze feeds on fear and loathes bravery. No one has ever survived this encounter because everyone is afraid. Oh, yes, credit to me. Thank you, Alfred. Oh dear, this one's long. This is my first pastime, 10 years old and planning to be a writer when I'm older. Oh dear, I'm not going to shit on a 10-year-old story, even I'm not that low. There was a baby walking around like normal. It stopped when it saw me and pointed at the floor nearby. I looked down and saw a baby that had been decapitated somehow. Oh, 10 years old, huh? Kill the killers, oh dear. I'm guessing this is Jeff the Killer, James the Survivor. We lived in an old house, supposedly in one of the neighborhoods of a crazed killer's house. Jeff or Bob or something. Ah, yes. Jeff or Bob. Either one of those famous killers. Do you ever look at babies? Do you ever look at babies? As promised, after much begging on Laura's part, Laura's mom took her to the zoo on the morning of her 4th birthday. Laura's mother was confused when Laura started crying as the long, thin, gray arms reached through Laura's cage to pet her. It's the Twilight Zone, buddy. Poet, try again. Have you ever listened to the silence? It quiet yet loud, peaceful yet violent, small yet big, bright yet dark, sweet yet mean, forever yet never, white yet black, amazing yet awful, light yet heavy, safe yet deadly, godly yet devilish, strong yet weak, alive yet dead. Jeff the Killer, poem. I'm beautiful. Right, Mommy? You still think I'm beautiful, right? No, you don't, you lying bitch. It's fucking Jeff the Killer again. He haunts me. Hush, little baby, go to sleep. Oh no. This is set to the tune of Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Oh, really? Hush, little baby, go to sleep. Jeff is gonna rip your face off while you sleep. And if that doesn't scare you much, Jeff is gonna make you into his lunch. And if you're still not scared at all, Jeff is gonna knife you till you fall. And if you truly still not scared, Jeff is behind or at the foot of your bed. He is getting ready to crush your head. You are head. Poor you are head. He will be sorely missed. his face white as snow, his lips are blood red, his eyes black as coal. He wants you dead. He's not like Slender Man. He doesn't stalk his prey. He goes straight for the kill, usually not during the day. He waits for the cover of the night. He wants your fear. He wants you to fight. Chloe, Chloe. Have you ever had that dream where you're all alone? The emptiness you feel without anyone around is terrifying. You can't laugh or cry or hate or love because no one is there. The quiet scares you. You need to hear someone's voice. You begin wishing anything could happen, but there's nothing. You need that annoying person, that bully that hurts you, eerie parents that you thought you hated. Edgy. Your dream stays this way until you finally wake up with tears running down your face. Running to your parents, you tell them that you love them and you feel safe. The only reason the dream scared you, oh no, just scared. The only reason the dream scared is that this could happen to you. Long pause, and you know it. Sakura Emily drowned. Wow, look at all the categories. Oh dear. This is the story of Sakura Emily drowned, Ben's secret twin sister. Un- until now. A pair of twins were born one day, but only for one to be forgotten. One of the twins is known as Ben Drowned, the other one as Emily Drowned, or Sakura. They lived with a happy family until the twins were 5 and their brother was born and their mother died. They were left going to a new school with a brand new family, but not for the better. In school they were bullied. At home their father abused them, but the day came when they were 12. They went to the forest, to their favorite lake, not knowing that the bullies followed. They were playing in the side of the lake when the bullies grabbed both of them and drowned them. However, an hour later, they woke up like nothing happened and went home. Only to be stopped by a spirit. The spirit was going to grant one of them a wish to be in the land of Zelda. To be in the land of Zelda. But the other one was to be forgotten by the rest of the family and have a new past. Emily was the one. She was forgotten by the others, and name was changed to Sakura Haruno. However, she kept both names, one for her creepy pasta life, and the other one for her other life. Ah, yes, as you do. Now she helps Ben haunt Majora's Mask, but sometimes she haunts her game, Skyward Sword. Just remember that. Oh, just remember that. She's always there, watching. Credit to Sakura. Ah, yes, got to give credit to the real life inspiration. But anyways, I hope this sufficed from a content point of view to sort of fill up some space, some dead air. A new video is on the way, they always are. And I will see all of you in my next video. Goodbye.